So we have 6 types of join. First one is the inner join. We have the left join, the right join, the full join, the cross join, and the self join. So let's go and learn how each of these joins work. Okay, so let's do this example. I'll do something simple. So this guy has customer 1. Let's call this NA. That's the EA. So we have an ID, other ID 1. The price, let's do 100. Then this one is 2. Then this will be 150. And the customer also bought this item. It's also 1. So let's explain the inner join. Inner join simply means on this first table and on this second table, join only on those items that are the same on their same foreign capacity. We are going to join on when you are joining 2 items together. We are going to join on a particular column. And one column with 2 must be the same. Did you get that? Before I can join this to this, there must be something that they have in common. Before you marry somebody, right? There must be something that joins it together. Maybe the belief system, value. You cannot marry someone that's everything is different. You must fight. So similarly, before you marry this table, there must be a column between the 2 that must be common. And some black column that is common between like this column, we have the customer ID with this, or that we have it also with this customer. So on this column, we are going to join these 2 tables together. There must be something common between the 2 tables you are joining before you can join them together. Right? So it's true for every type of join except for cross join. This the fact that the column in common is true for any type of join instead of except cross join, and I will explain that when we get to cross join. Why it is like that. Okay, so when I join everything is common. So to look at the first thing, let me say I'm joining. I want every column in this to show, right? I will explain the query. Let's understand the concept first. So now in the menu table, the customer ID will show. The customer ID 1. That's nice. Now, this one, right, on this first one is also here. So we are going to add this other ID, which is 1. Okay? These switches are common, so we are adding them together because we are joining on what is common between this and this. Okay? So this is not going to be. And price, then you have to separate the difference. You have to this is one. It's called areas, right? Since both of these are common, they have to be, you have to choose one from that thing that's not complete each other. You see when we are doing the query. So you also might be now. So we have a first item that is common between these 2. This row and this thing is common. So go to the second one. So on the second one, 2 is here and 2 is here. Right? 2 is there. Customer ID 2. But here now there is no 2. So we know that this 2 is not going to be joined. It's not going to show. So on this example, now on the second row in order, we have 1 here and another 1 here. So this is what you are going to do. Then other ID 2, 150, and 1. So this one is repeating itself. problem. This row is not relating itself because this one for this is one. This one is right. So this is representing the customer here. Representing the customer here. It's one customer, Abi.
It has to be one customer.
The
That we have a
thing is one customer ordered these two items. So when you are representing it, when you are doing it together, that one customer will be the name for the two items that is bought. So that's just it. Now this one will not be shown. This customer ID will not be shown, but there's no order here from this customer. So it's only the customer that ordered an item that's not going to be shown here based on the join of this customer ID. I see it. So let's do that in practice. Let's see it in our query. Let me show you how the query works. Let's go notes. Our project will do a lot of joins. I think once we finish join, if you know join, everything we've taught join is Lens, SQL, advanced intermediary. After that join, the other part is advanced. Queries, subqueries, cities, stored procedure, those are advanced SQL. But once you know join, you can do 80% of anything you need to do in SQL. So pay attention so you get join. But in real world scenario, you're doing a lot of join. Because the information you want might not be in one Excel sheet or one database. You have to combine this one, combine this one, combine this one. Remove the one column to the other, add the column to it, create a new column. You work with that. So you'll be doing a lot of join. So we have two tables. Let's go. Remember our orders table and our return table. We are going to be doing. So open yours so that you're testing that I'm doing my own too. Make sure your own file is open. Thank you. No problem. So we have our orders table. We know how this one looks. Gone over this. We know the rows that we have. We've already gone over this, so we are not going to go over this again. Then this is our return table. Return table asks if an item is returned and the other ID on the item. Okay? So the way this works is like this. So I want to view the items inside of those two tables. Right? I want to join them together. So what I will do, I will say, okay, select. What does this attribute mean? Everything I mean, what the column? Let me leave this. I will explain what I got here. From orders, as. So the as simply means I'm giving this order a nickname and alias, right? So if I say O, simply I'm referring to the orders table. Are you getting it? You know as, right? Start looking at it like you don't know as. As simply giving it a new name, giving it a nickname. This as, you will not see the value of it as much until you start doing self-join. We are joining a table to itself. You don't really see the value of it. But this one is different, this one is different. So why am I doing this as? That's the question you answer. You don't ask the question. You don't ask the question. Why am I doing as? See, this one is different. I can simply just use orders to refer to this. Abi? I can use that now. See, they are both different names. But another reason I'm doing it in this scenario is simply this order is long. Okay? Instead of typing orders anytime I want to refer to a column inside of that table, if the shorter name is O, and I can simply use O instead of typing that full name. That's why I'm using as in this scenario. I could easily just not use this as code. I not change the name. Like your name now Miriam. Before you may copy name. still the same name. You understand? We both understand ourselves that that's your nickname. And do like that. Same thing here. So I'm giving this nickname. If I want to get all the column inside of this other table, I'll put either the name or the nickname dot asterisk. As means give me all the column inside of that table. Then similarly, full stop. Full stop simply this. Enter the same full stop. You see this in Python, in any programming language. Full stop simply means this. The value after the full stop means this value is a child of this. The thing before the full stop. It's a simple way of saying English words. Maybe when you are doing something, let's say you are doing your family trip, this or that. It's simply doing something like this, pointing to this one is the parent of. So this full stop could be something like this. Let's say if I take that, meaning this man is found inside of this. That's also what that full stop means. Make that the value after the full stop is a child is found inside the value before the full stop. So this one means everything that is inside, every column, every attribute that is inside of that other table is what you are going to show me. That's what that full stop means. Good. So this from this table, then you put a keyword. That's what your keyword of your join will not come in. So what the join does, it simply means inner join. You are using this inner join to join only the values that are common between order and returns. Okay. Now you are going to now specify on order and return which column am I going to be looking for. This it is the same as this. This same as this. You cannot use all the column. You can actually use this one. Let's use this. Let's focus on. Let's get the idea first before we can start doing magic. So now I'm going to specify on these two tables. On what column am I using to join these two tables? What am I comparing? And this time I'm comparing the other ID, the person ID or the person ID. But on this table, I'm comparing the other ID on the other table with the other ID on the return table. So in those situations where the other ID on the return table is the same as the other ID on the customer table, those are the rows that will be shown. Okay? These are the rows that are going to be shown. So when I run this together, let me go over here. So we have the row ID, order ID, date name, ship date, ship mode, so on and so forth. Then at the end, we will see the return column and the order ID. Again, we have joined the two tables together. And if you paid attention before, this, I think the order table was, if I'm not mistaken, for 9,994. Then this other one was 200. So it's not taking when it's ID and ID is the same. It's when both other ID, this other ID is here. It's the same. The other ID of the return is the same with the other ID of the other ID in the return table. The same with the other ID in that table.
Which is matching? Is it order like matching? Is it the order ID?
Let me do something so that you can see. Let me, instead of putting all the columns together, I want to select the order ID in the orders table. I think I did it. Okay. The order ID in the other table and the other ID in the return table. So you notice something. Okay. So the same query, I'm just. So the same query, I just Instead of everything, I put other ID, other stable, other ID, return stable. So that's why you're seeing this O and the arrow there. So let me go on this. This. Okay, so pay attention to what is here. This other ID in the other stable is always equal to the other ID in this return stable. I see it.
So basically,
So this one has duplicates, like this one, this one, this one, this one, this. They are all the same thing. So we're just representing it back again. This, this, they are all the same. I see it. That's why it's 800.
the first one you ran, because actually like generally removes the ones that are missing.
There's any order that is not the same now will not be removed. You're not even going to consider it because it's inner join. The only thing that is common within the two are going to be added together. The only order that is common between the return stable and the other stable that's going to be added together.
This type of application now,
Application.
like this inner join, for example, if you are to apply to like situations like
Situation like this now. Say you want to know all the this is okay, this equation. Tell me the products that were returned, right? If I want to know the products from these two tables, we have a table for the orders. That's all the product that was ordered. That's for the all the product that was returned. I say, okay, tell me the products that were returned. As the products that were returned, the rows, products that were returned. So let me just add products. See, there's something for product. Something like that. Products. I see. Let me release you this. So, if I tell you to tell me all the products that was returned, just pay attention to this. See this other ID, this other ID. A stapler was returned. This order, you know you can order one thing at the same time, but let me say I want to buy 4 phones, right? I want to buy a phone, earpiece, and charger. With the same time, I order it at the same time, put out the same order ID for different products. Right? So if I want to know the product that was returned, I will first and foremost eliminate all the product that was not returned. That's why I'm joining it together on the product that was returned. So this orders are all the product that was returned. All the orders that were returned. So I've eliminated by doing this join, I've eliminated all the orders that were not returned. So any products now that will be inside of this table are the products that were returned. I think it's a real life application. But you understand the SQL. If I tell you to write, okay, tell me on the just let me see. Okay, quick classwork. Show me on the product ID. It's a simple classwork. Select. Show me on the product name and ID, product ID that was returned. I want to know the product with their product ID that was returned. Did I put out something? The product, like this, I know the product that was returned, but I also want to know the product ID that was returned. You know, let me see. Try something. I mean, see there are duplicates. Did you realize? If it's not enough, there are no duplicate products that was returned. There is no duplicate. Okay, we'll go to the next concept, which is the left join. So, the inner join takes everything that is common, each row that is common here, if the column you are joining on, if both items inside are common, I take them and put them inside the new table you are creating from that join. But the left join, what the left join does is slightly different. It makes sure that every row in the left table is shown. Every row inside your left table will be shown. And anything that is also common will be shown. But it does not concern itself. Like if an item is inside the right table, but it's not inside the left table, just ignore, remove those ones. Let me use a simple example here. Let's say we have two tables. We have a table for the employee of the HR department and general employees that we have. The general employee information that we have. Let's do a left join on those tables. So this is what's going to happen. It's going to first and foremost, every table, every row that's inside of this left side, this is the left hand, is first and foremost going to add them to the new table. So everything here first is going to be added to the new table. Let's see. Then it's going to now look at this table. It's now going to now start looking for if there are commonalities. Okay? So in this table we have 100. We are joining on the employee ID on both ends. We have 100 here, we have 100 here. So where we have 100 here, it's going to now look. It's 100. It's going to take everything here, this, and add it. Take it, put it here. So this value is added. The next one, we're going to do, there's 101, there's 101. Take that, add it to the table too. So you are seeing it's joining, but it's more concerned with this one. And if there is the same on both tables, it's going to bring the one from the right table and add it. Same thing, there's 2. There's no 2. So that 2 first, it's not going to concern itself. That's thrown down on the way. So it will now not concern it. So there's 3. There's 3. So add the 3. Right? There is 4. But there's no corresponding 4 here. So everything in this other line will now be empty. See, there's no corresponding 4 here. This one will be empty. There is 5. There's also 5. But there's no 5 in this table. That one will be empty too. So this one is empty. 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, that's empty. So this will be here, Then this one, there's no 2, empty. There's 5, there's no 5 here, empty. There's no 4 here, empty. Then all of this one from 0, 10, and 11 that are not corresponding here, those ones are just throw them away. It's more concerned with the left. If you are in the left, you argue. If you are in the left and in the right, you argue. But if you are in the left, right? If you are only in the left, you are not in the right, you still argue. But if you are in the left, if you are in the right now, and you are not in the left, you throw it, it's not concerning. You must not concerning. So that's it for this left joint. Prioritize the left. Any time to add it, but the left is priority. So the way to write that code is simply, so I don't think I need to write it. So this is what you will do. Let's see. Let's not concern ourselves with this one. You type your own, you type yours, join on the, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. The left table has the other table. That's 9,954. So if I'm doing the left join, I'm joining this sheet, how many rows do you think I will have? If I'm joining the left to the right, the left has 9,994, and the right has 443. If I'm joining those 2 tables together, how many rows will be the final table? That's yes. Nice. Everything here you show. Then the one that is here, right? The one that is here that is not here, you show the way. But everything you show, you have this number. Then you have some place that you have having knob and the blue columns, those they call an order for the top table. We'll now be having knob. So to do the left join is the same structure, just change from inner join to left join. So I'm going to run this. I'm going to remove this part. I'll just talk about it, then we'll go and research it more. It's more advanced SQL. Okay. So pay attention to this. What you are getting. All the other ID is the other table showing. Right? So the return, the other ID in the return table that are not in the other table, you see empty. No. Until we get all the way down, and you see some have values in them. Yeah, it's only 800. Okay, is it? So this one have value because this order is in the left, which is the other table, and also in the right, which is the return table. So this one will show. But the one that is not common will not. Let's see. And the reason for using this is maybe you want to prioritize something in the left table. You want everything left table to show. That's your main priority. This is when you are going to use it. You want everything, the left table is your main priority. You want to prioritize that. The right table can be no, but you are prioritizing the left table. That's when you use this left join. Based on priority, what you want to show, that's what you do there. So let me just explain this thing. This into the table name. The way it works is it will create a new table for you with the results from this query. Let's see if it's. I think I need to create a table first so I can run this. Let me try that. See. Okay. It will basically create this result that I got just now. It will copy those results, create a new table for me. and store it inside of my class DB. So situations where you want to do a join and then store those results into a table on its own, you use this into immediately after the select, put the into. But this is advanced part. So if you are interested in knowing it, just practice it. So let me show you the table. That's it. Okay, so right join. If you understand left join, who understand left join? Explain right join. It's just the opposite. Too. Tell me say it's just the opposite. Explain like someone that knows what to say. Say I don't know anything about join. Explain it to me.
Basically, the right to be right so since like using the right
Yeah, come and use this table to explain it. Use this table to explain it. Where is this? Let me it's content for you. Come and use it to explain it. Yeah. Come on. What is the shoes?
since we are using the right joint, since it's the opposite of the left joint, so definitely the right hand will be prioritized. So since we have a clear idea as 100, it's going to match it with the left hand side, which is 100. So definitely everything in this row will be taken as a result. So come over to the second row, which is 101. Cross it over to the left hand side, you will see that it's the same. So definitely all the rows here is going to be the same, which will be printed out. Now move over to the third, the same thing. Okay, now if you look at it, this third is still, it has 103 here, but over here the 103 is down. Basically, since these two matches, it's going to print it out. But since 102 does not have any corresponding match here, there are going to be some nulls, which is it will work it out. Now 104, there is no corresponding 104. Definitely, we are using this. Mind you, this is what we are using to match to this one. So definitely, since 119 is the best, and we don't have any 109, there won't be any idea. So it's just be 109 here. Then 110, there's no 110. Still the same results. No. 111, no 111 here, so it will be no 12.
So you understand it. So basically, everything in the right will be shown. Then if there is a commonality between the left and the right, those will now be added to the table. Where there is no commonality, you see this no. So run it. Go to your SQL, run it. I'll give you an assignment on this too. Plus the last week assignment. This week assignment. Show. Yeah. I gave you guys 4. I was supposed to give you guys 5 extra questions last week.
You want to think that? Did that?
Supposed to give you 5. So this week assignment will many. So many. Then on Monday, our SQL project will do it on Monday. But we'll finish the advanced part of SQL. I will rush that part because what you need to know now at your level is this intermediate part, which is everything taught all the way to join. What you need to know. Import other people, but you not import return. So you have to go and import your return table. So a full join simply joins the two tables together. So full join is like doing left join and right join. So this is what happens. This is what happens with full join. So full join first and foremost add everything inside of the left, print it out. And anywhere there's a match. If there's a match between the left and the right, you add it like this now. This 100, 100 to add it. 101, 101 to add 103, 103 to add. Now there is 109 here, but there's no 109 here. Just add it to the right side. Then we put no in the left side. There is 10, 110 here, but there's no corresponding 110 to add that. Same thing with 111, you need to add it. Then to keep going on, since we still have this one here, you keep adding this one. There is this 102 here, right? But there's no corresponding one. It will not add it to this column, this left part to add it. But since there is no corresponding 102 inside of the right, don't leave it. No. So basically, I'm adding everything inside the right, I'm adding everything inside the left. If there is commonality, it will show. If there is not, we put none in the either in the left or in the right. That's just it. Just combine the right and the left together. In some SQL programs, these are the only ones you have. These are the only ones you have. You don't have cross join. But the self join is not really a type of join per se. It's just a way to use join by joining the table to the own self. But it's still the same either inner join, left join, right join, full join like you see. But instead of doing it with two different tables, you are doing it with the same table. That's the difference between the self join. Then the cross join, talk about that one. In most programs, most SQL software, like let's say MySQL, don't have cross join. It's only inner, left, right, full. Those are the three joins you have. Then the self join is just joining the table to itself. But we don't have cross join. But MySQL has cross join, so we'll cover that. So a self join is a type of join where a table is joined with itself. That means that you use the same table for both the left side and the right side. Basically, copying the table, doing a duplicate, the table, then joining it to itself. So you ask why you want to join the table to itself. Self join are used when you want to compare rows within the same table. When you want to compare, maybe you have let's just use the example here. How do we see that? So I'm drawing it out. Okay. Okay, so we have this table called employee table. So this table shows the employee name, right? And the employee ID, employee name, and manager ID. This one table, it has the employee name, the employee ID, the manager ID. From this the same table, right? You know that for someone to be a manager, he must be an employee. So from this same table, you can get the name of the name of the manager for each of his employees, right? So from your own eye gauge, this guy, this Alex, who is his manager? Alex now, you see, who is Alex's manager? Charles. Who is boss manager? Who is this guy does not have any manager? Maybe it's the CEO, so he doesn't have manager. It's not. Who is David's manager? So with this table now, you can easily tell who each place's manager is. But now, let's say you want to create a new table that will actually show the manager. You don't need to go and type it out again. You already have the information here. So what you do now, you now compare this table to itself and say, when the manager here, the ID and the ID here is the same, copy that value, the name, and put it, let's say somewhere here. Oh, that means I'm going to take everything inside of this table, duplicate it first, right? Then when this ID and this ID is the same, the manager ID and the employee ID are the same value, now just take the name for this ID and put it here. So I'm basically comparing this row with this row, comparing this row with this row. So in the same table, but I'm comparing two different rows together, two different rows and two different columns together. So let's do something.
If not, if I quickly add, of course, I
You find the photo table.
who is that this manager? If this was my
You don't know.
yes.
Look at the employer and say three. Abi? So you're basically comparing this row with this value. You're basically comparing this on this the same table, the manager ID here, the manager ID, and you're comparing it on each of the rows. So when this row and this row is the same, let's say this manager ID and this one, they are not the same. So you get, until it sees the manager does the same thing, now copy that and put it here. Let's do it. I have an example here. You can use to practice this. I'll draw it out. Okay. So, run it on your system, create the table. So your system, create the table. Create the table, insert the values that will know the table we are working on. So this is what you should get. Okay, this is what we are doing now. Let's say by using Sergio, we are making duplicates of this table. Copy this table into two. So look at the query now. This one means what? Employee table. Employees are table. Employee table, give it a nickname from the right side. Let me write as this one. You can do it like that. Microsoft SQL Server can allow you to do it like that. But this will not allow you. MySQL will not allow you. Let's use the one you know that you're familiar with.
You said my SQL will not allow you.
MySQL is a relational database management software. Like this one, what's the name of this software? Microsoft SQL Server. It's a relational database management software. It's more advanced than MySQL. MySQL will not allow you to do it like this. You must put your hands. In the beginning, okay, when you were in the first class of MySQL, you should want to know this system. Okay, so I said the first copy of employee table, which is this, is called T1. I said left join, this employee table, the second copy of it is called T2. So let's say I have two of this table. I duplicated the table, manage that for my duplicate. Just say copy this table to two. It's have two. Let me see if I can even. Let me see if I can take it to work. See? So V. Okay, so we have two. This is T1. This is T2. Okay, so say we are doing left join. So what does left join mean? Left join. Everything left side is true, abi? So we are going to have we have really to MIB. We don't want to spell everything. So the first one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Alex. So this one is 3, 3, 1, 2. So everything in the left side is so we said left join to the right side on. So what we are joining on, we are joining on this and this. Okay. T1 we are joining on the manager, and on T2 we are joining on the employee ID. We are joining on manager here and the employee ID here. So this is what's now going to do. This is the comparison that's going to happen. To go to T1 to check, you're going to compare on every. You're going to check this guy. Is this and this manager ID and this employee number 1, are they the same? It's going to leave this one. It's going to check for each of these. This and this are not the same. This and this, it's the same thing a bit. Then it's going to take this value, checking on each of them, take this value. This is the only one that is common. This row is the only row that is being added. Is this row that will not be added? Are you seeing it? Remember now, this is the row that will not be added. So we will now have something like this. Then the employee ID, since we are joining on the employee ID, we are focused on the employee ID on this other table. This is now the row. You have to give it a new name. Employee ID, employee name for this is what we need. This is what we need. Right? This is what we have to be interested in. We are comparing this and this. So what we are interested in is the corresponding employee name for this. We're going to compare this. This is not the same. But when this is not the same to this, that row, you take that row, plaster it, put it there. Okay? So if I have made everything, so I will say employee ID, employee name, manager name, and so on. Employee ID, name, employee name, and manager name. But I'm only interested in the manager name that corresponds with this. The employee name in this second row that corresponds with this manager ID. Yeah. So this scenario, you take this one, but these two are common. You pick that one. And I gave the employee name for here now. I gave it a new name for manager name. So if you not take this row, but this row is common. Are you getting it? Left joint. This is left joint. This is left joint. Left joint. Just see when you get to them, you understand left joint. Draw this. I wanted to put slides side by side. Then look like that example I think, but no, like not. You can still get it from that. What is common between these two? Is it not 3 and 3 is common? So if you take the 3 now, you take the 3. Charles. Same thing. This and this, what is common? It's not the same thing. Take it again. This is not. There is no corresponding value for here, so it will not be a no. Next one, 2. To find any 2 that they can find corresponding column for 2, nothing more. It itself, just the legend, so that's why it's called the self joint. So what you will do when you get to there? Write it, draw it, and try to understand. You understand. If you understand left joint, this should not be too difficult for you to understand. Let's say this. And even do this. Let me even do it like this, so it will come out. Put it to come out. Do that. I'm displaying everything from both. Okay, there's no. This is not true. I see it. Took everything to the left side, then when this and this is common, now take that. I see. Same thing now. It's left joint. There's no difference there. This one is not correct. This one will test our too. So self join is basically joining a table to itself by comparing different rows. So you can use left join. When you use self join, you can use that left join, inner join, right join, full join. Just need to know what you're trying to achieve. Now we are going to do the cross join. So create your cross table. Create the table. So the cross join is very simple. I'll not waste too much time on that. And I've not seen any in real life. I've not seen any situation where you use a cross join. But maybe something will come up for you if I need it. But I've not used a cross join before. Okay, I need to. Run it, create my 2 tables. Take off. Okay. So this is your 2 tables. So a cross join, what a cross join does, let's say it's kind of a full join. It's kind of a full join. If you take everything here in the right side, we have color ID one and red. So this is what we're going to do. All I need one and red. We have one small, two medium, three large. For that, all I need one red. Give it, get it. Two blue. Two blue, you get two blue, one small, two blue, two medium, two blue, three large, so on and so forth. That's what it does. And you don't need to specify which column you are joining on. When I run now, you see this. This is it. You don't need to specify the column you are joining on. So let me run this so I see it. So this is it. We have one red, one small. We have two blue, same one small. Let's see it. Three green, one small. So each of them is like we have multiplied this, everything here. We have the corresponding for let me authentic this. Size, same thing, but it's the same thing. But let it be the same thing I was saying before. Yeah. So this is our. Let me see if I can run everything at once. I'll do it this way. Let me run everything at once so I can explain it on the same. Okay. So this is what I was explaining. So let's say I have blue. For each of the blue, I'm going to get small, medium, large. So look at blue now. Blue. You have small, medium, large. Like I'm multiplying it. There's no. That's why I say I'm not seeing any real live application for this yet. But you can see. Maybe we'll give more you need to but you can see. Yes. I'm not seeing the point of this, but it's there, so you know it. Then you read it, you can use it. So the next one, green. Green. You are going to now have this small, green large. But I can think of something, I can think of something. Let's say you are products, you are creating a product, right? Creating shirts. And your shirts, you want to create a new table. You have blue shirts, green shirts, red shirts. You want to create a table for the shirt that is blue and it's small size, the shirt that is green and it's instead of typing it out, blue with small size, blue with small size, the blue with the medium size, blue with the large size. I use this stuff to merge together to save me the time of typing it like this. That's the only thing I can think of. You want to create a table like this, where you have a shirt, blue t-shirt, small size, blue t-shirt, medium size, blue t-shirt, large size. Instead of typing it out, doing your inserts and doing all of this, I just use this, do the two tables separate. I think this the reason for this is maybe this. I'm not actually using this very long. I just talk about it just now. Save time. Maybe you have different color shirts, like 100 different color shirts, and all of them have medium, small, large. You type it yourself. You know, this might be a shorter way to do it, a faster way. Just use the quotation. Just
Because the number there is the same thing with the number here.
which number?
333.
So it's a shorter. See, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See, one. This one is 9. This one is 9. You type 60, but you type 9 here. I see it. So this one is
Calm down. The red is just one.
what?
It's 2. I think of color idea.
This thing is that in this scenario you are inserting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. So let's see like you're typing. But in this one now, if I want to type this one out, I would have to insert this 6, this 9 rows by myself. Then this column like this by myself, this 4 column by myself. So it's more.
How come the ones now direct they're very deep?
This one are there.
Without
Yes, now that's how it's supposed to apply. Is this one having 1, 2, 3? The color ID, this is the color ID, this red. Color ID and color name is one red. So the color ID for red color, the ID, where you identify that this is red, is 1. So it has to be the same now.
Okay, the color ID is of two.
It is 2.
I think the reason it's like that is because the last ordered it by colony. So I think that is why it's happening.
Okay, I use color name. Yes. Okay, let me order it by color ID so that it will be straight. Color. So all the 111 red, blue, green. So this might be the only possible thing I can think of, but I'll not use it in my life. So I might need to use it one day. I might use it one day in the future. So let's just know it for knowing sake. We are taking a 4 minutes break to think about what you have meant. We're taking a break. 4 minutes. So. Segment.
When I don't see, I check it.
During your break, we're opening the second one, which is order of execution in SQL. Okay. We're done with this. Take an assignment. There are 5 questions here. This way, you don't get any questions. 5 questions. Not how many questions you get. If this one is small, make this one 10. This week, assignment will show. So we are moving to Python next week. Is it time?
I think this one did it.
We was writing something on
Okay, yes, that's what I asked you. I'm not waiting. I mean, it was not clear when I was people of next one. I guess it's yeah, I think I'm about to watch it. I think
Okay, took his time. 1 minute more. Follow up execution. Open as you're opening this notes, open the corresponding. There's an assignment there. I think there is. But I've already answered the assignment. I think I've answered that assignment.
There are two questions.
Let me see the one that you wrote. Both of them are the same thing, but one was explained. It was more simplified. Okay. So what you do? This is it. Open this one. Open this one. Then once you open it, run this parts. So you create a table and insert the values into the table. Then we'll go back to here and answer the question that is here. We'll answer this question. Second one. This should be done in like 10 minutes. So, it's time. So the other organization simply means how Excel, SQL, look at your query. It's basically how SQL look at your query. The order in which it looks at each of the keywords. That's what the order of execution means. So when you write a query, it's something like this. When I query something similar to this, there's a way SQL look at your each of the keywords. How we look at it, the flow which you understand the query, the flow which you understand the query. That's what the order of execution simply means. So when you type a keyword like this and you run it, execute it, this is how SQL looks at it. First and foremost, what SQL wants to know is what table are you referring to? That's the first thing. If you want to get a value from the table, you need to know the table. That's the first thing you look at. Then the next thing you look at is it just one table, two table, three table, four table. You can join multiple table. I join more than one table. I join up to many tables as you want to. Do that. That's what we do in our project. We do a lot of planning. We do lots of joining. So, SQL wants to know, is it one table, two table that we are looking at? Wants to know where you are looking, getting information from. These are the first two things. Now, when you know the table you are getting information from, the next thing it looks at is if you are filtering the results from those tables. Are you separating some part of it and say, I don't want to look at this part, this is what I want. That's what he wants to know. Once you know the way, the information you want from that table, it has known that, it's not going to ask. What the other thing wants to know is if, from the information you filtered, you've got it, right? Are you grouping those information together? Are you going to group the information together and do aggregates on this information? Are you doing that? Then once it groups those information together, you know the table you are getting from, you filter the table, you group it again. Now he wants to know from the new, when you create table, you create a new table, right? Yes. When you group tables together, you create a new table. So from that new table that you've created from that group, are you still filtering that new table? And the process we use to filter a new table from the group is called the having keyword. So are you filtering the table? That's the sequence in which Excel, SQL looks at your query. So if you have filtered the table, you filter that new table you created from your group. Now you want to know You do table you've created groups and you filter again. What column are you interested in? How do you select something? So you pick from that new table you got all the information from the table, the group table, you filter that group table. You're not picking, okay, I want this column, I don't want that column, but I want all the columns. You're not going to select the columns you want. That's what SQL looks at next. So now when you've selected the columns you want, you know the columns you want from that table you've gotten. What it's now going to look at is, you still want duplicates? That's distinct. Now is the time for you to start removing duplicate if there's any duplicates. I see it. Then once you have removed the duplicates, that is when you can now order your table. From your final results, is when you can now start saying, okay, I want to order it by the profit, selling order, any order you like, order it there. But it comes, that ordering comes after you have grouped it, filtered it, known the column you are working with, and you have removed all the duplicate. That's when you can now order it. That's when you see there was a time I did order. Remember when we're doing the we did order. So we're trying to order by a, it was total count, like that. But we're not allowed to order by that total count. But we've not specified the total count. Specify the total count inside of I think I will go back to that in a minute. I think we'll see it somewhere. Okay, I think I will do it here. I'll do it here. The next thing it looks at is the order by. Then the last thing it looks at is the top, which we have not talked about. What the top does is, once you've selected, grouped, filtered, removed duplicates, and ordered it, top simply means if you maybe you have 100 rows, top means you are specifying, okay, from this 100 rows, I want to only see 1 or 2 or 5. That's what the top does. This is the numbers of rows that gets to be shown at the end of the day. So let's go with this example with this question. So the question is, from this table, retrieve the top state with the highest number of employees with more than or equal to 2 employees when the salary exceeds $5,000. So you are going to get the top state when they have more than 2 employees and their salary is greater than $5,000. So when you are constructing your sentence, you are going to ask yourself the first question. Then you look at where is the table you are working with, right? So let's construct this query from where SQL looks at it. So the first thing you are going to type in. So I see most times when I'm typing something, you see I'll put select and I'll leave all this part empty. I'll go to here and select from the table. I'm basically just trying to picture the name SQL looks at it. I'm trying to put my mind in that direction so that I'm doing the best I want to do it. So the first thing we have to specify, what table are we working with? The name of the table is employees table, right? So we're going to write employees table. So the next question said where the salary exceeds $5,000. What are we going to do now? How can I say? What does the word do? What does the word do?
They are trying to give it like they are trying to condition it.
We are trying to filter this table now, this original table. We are now removing any column, any row where the salary is this. But we're only considering any row when the salary is greater than 5,000. So now, this one will be gone. This will be gone. This will be gone. We'll run this thing, we'll run it and we'll break it down. But you see how it's working. And the next thing, we're now, the next question I say, with, you see the top with the highest number of employees, with more than or equal to 2 employees. So the states that we're interested in is states that have more than 2 employees, right? And to count employees for each of the states, what do we have to do? Want to count employee for each of the states. Like this time we have Florida, we have New Jersey, they want to count the number of each of. For New Jersey, want to count the number of employees. What do we do? Group by state, yeah, that's it. We will not group by state. Then we will not count number of employees. You can also put states here. You can put states here. If you already group by state, this simply means count everything. If you not put a group, you just count the entire state. I talked about it. If you not group by anything, you just count, and I put this asterisk, you just count the entire state. But if I put the group, you count for each of these states. I mean, for each of the states, let's say you count 1, 2, 3. You can also put states here. Okay? What we are doing, we put states here. Then, when I group it and I want to now filter that new group, what do I use? Savina. I asked for that, I don't say how to use that thing. I said, what do I use? Savina. Okay, down to. Okay. So use Alvin. Alvin is what you use to filter. Then the last one is other and top. So let's when we are the way we run it, we'll run it small. We are seeing how it will be made up. So let's go over here. Okay, have you run this one? No. Run those first parts. This one. This one.
When I try to import code, just like that.
It's giving you the same error. Check if it opens the Excel file if it's corrupted. By that time it was corrupted. So you scan what you do. You scan your laptop and try and import it. Need antivirus. Scan your laptop. Maybe there's a virus somewhere. But that time when I scanned your laptop, that time it showed there was a virus in your laptop. So scan. Maybe you started another flash drive. Corrupted with this. So you scan then try and install it again. So run this. So you have this employee table. So I'm going to break this apart. Select from. So I said the first thing that SQL looks at is the from. But we cannot. I don't think we can just use from. We have to put select like to actually display. Okay. Let me just put select all for this example. Now I'm going to over this. So the first thing it looks at is this. But if I want to actually run it like to show something, I have to put select as a query to get information from the table. That's why I'm putting the select. When I run this, I'm going to get what? Everything. Okay, there's no join. Our example will not need join, so I'm not adding the join. So the next thing, this is our original table, right? So the where now, after it looks at the join, the from, the join, it looks at the where. So you can see that. Let me show you this. Let me see if you get the point. Let me try to run this Like, are you seeing it? I'm trying to run. Let me see if I can. Okay. Let me remove this. I'm trying to run it like this. Let me see it. I'm trying to bring Alvin before I include Goodbye. Error will come out because it's looking for Goodbye first before it will even look for Alvin. Are you seeing it? What I want to understand is that when you are writing your, uh, when you are putting down your keywords, there's an order to it. There's an order to it. Your from must come. The SQL will look for your from first before it will now be looking for your where. If I remove this from and I included this where and I run this, do you think this will work? It will not work because it's first looking for your from. Once you see your from, it will now look for your join. Once you see join, before you can now say, okay, let me look for where. Once you see where, before you will now be looking for group by. If you see group by, before you can now look for having, you cannot have having and there's no group by. You cannot have join and there's no from. So you see the way you order your query. That's what I want to understand in this order of execution. So you know how you are going to order your query when you are doing that. So let me include my from back. So this is my table. When I add my where, it's now going to filter the results. Gabriel, not finish that one. Eh? Now they come in. First they come in. Just send it and send it. Just give me a second. Let me forward. Hope you added this in. Did you add the watermark? I'm forwarding it like that too. It's up. These are not balanced. It's up. Okay. I'm just going to send like that. Okay. So you were 3,000. So this is now the new result. So from this new result that I have, it's now what's going to be grouped into the various states. This is what you have. This column is invalid in the is not contained. Okay. So the thing is, if you group by, say I group by states, it's only states that I can type here. Only states I can type here that will be free. It's only states I can type here that will not have a aggregate function. I can type state like this without an aggregate function. If I type, there's an employee ID, Abi. Employee ID. Set ID. And I run this, well, I grouped by state and I'm running this select and putting employee ID. It will show me an error that I did not group by employee ID. If I want to put employee ID, I can. Employee ID must be inside of either any of the aggregate function, count, in, max, and so on and so forth. So let me type the states back. Oh, I have my states. So these are all the states that I have. All the states that are grouped. So inside California is grouped, Florida is grouped, and New Jersey is grouped. If I want to show the count of each of these states, I have to create a new. I have to create this. Let me separate this into its own line. Okay. So if I want to show all, I want to count each of these states. I will say count state. I say as employee, meaning I'm giving it a what? Okay. Okay. So when I run this again, I'll get the states and the total numbers of employee. So now what I want to do now, I want to filter this state, this new table that I've gotten from this group by the employee count. That means only employees that are above 2 will be shown. So that's where my halving comes in. I cannot use my halving if I have not grouped. So I will say halving. Now I'm going to count the state again. So some of you might ask me why, instead of using this count state, why don't I use this employee count? No reason now. You didn't reason it. Instead of using count state, why don't I just use? Why don't I just use employee count, which is a nickname? Both of them are the same thing, Abi. Yeah? Why are you having it? You understand where? You understand where?
I understand.
Where? You understand what where does? Having it is the same thing. The same that where does and having does, but having only works on the new table. This is the original table. Let me see if I can. Let me comment this one. This is our original table, Abi. The states, audio states, Abi. So when I group it, I will have Florida, California, and New Jersey. Those are the places that we have. Then I've grouped it together. I have only 3 states. So if I want to now filter those 3 new states that I have again, I cannot use where. Right? It's halving that I will use on that new table, that new result from the group. So it's the same thing that both having and where does. But having is for the table, while where is for the table, while having is for the group. Let me add my account back to it so that you will see it. I need to add comma. So this is my states, group by the states. Yes. So what I was trying to say is, why don't I just say, instead of writing this having count, this is the same thing again. So why don't I just use this employee count?
You should go now. Since that.
Will you go? Why don't you need to go?
Since
It cannot go.
it cannot go.
Yes, this is why. From the order of execution, having and select, which one come first? Which one come first? Is it select that come first? It's having now. Let's go back. Let's see it. Look at order of execution. Having and select, which one come first? So that nickname you give in select, the SQL have not seen it yet. You never see it. Understand? Picking where they belle, not they belle, but never give am. Understand? So you have to give it the name first. And when it's in select, you've never see the name yet. So that's why I'm reusing this, because SQL have not seen this name yet. So I have to reuse this. And I say when the value is greater than or equals to 2, it will filter this table. So when I look at this, you see now the one is out. I seen it. I've filtered it again. Now I can now order by employee count. Why? Because select comes first before order by. So I can actually use the employee count with order by. Because if you first see and select, you know, okay, they are giving birth to it. They are giving birth to it, and they're giving it a name, so I can actually use it there. So
So it's you want to make it simple reset. So so reset. You wanted it now, so making
yes, it's going to be simple. But if you want it to be when you come,
so you don't write.
right, take comment. Okay, so the final thing was the top, which what I said what the top does. It's as I've ordered this, right? The New Jersey now comes first, and the Florida second. So the top will now, if I say top one, it will give me the top item, which is the one at the top. Okay, which is it? What is? The you guys are looking at me like, what is at the top of this table? What is at the top of this table? Which state is there? So if I say top one, which one will be there? That's it now. So let me put back my top. Let me put back my top. Ah, yes. Okay, let me add the comma here and remove this. Or this and this is the same thing. I'm just adding top to it. Okay. Okay. So this top one. Okay. So I have my New Jersey. So the reason for that distinct is if I have an event where I have two New Jerseys, for example, right? I will now use the so that I'm going to get one. That's it. That is it. Are we good? Not good. Because you're very flexible. When it's begging. So assignment will show so that the brain will saturate itself. Okay, so that's it for this class. So we're able to accomplish two out of our three targets. Now, see, when you get to the,
Video for this.
I think I did. I will check. I'm sure I've already done it before. So, let me see if there's an assignment somewhere here. Your what? Your on Wednesday, I will just send your current assignment score to your personal device. Show up in class. Let's vote. If you want it to be shown in class, say hi. Say hi, raise your hand. You want to show the class? How many hi? Colleague, hi. If you want to be shown the class, say they don't need to be shown the class. Except Excel is that source. Yeah, that was the source. Send it. Yeah, I saw it. Okay, you went. Okay, they look like too early. Don't say that one again. They look like too early. It came just. Okay, so everybody.
Finish.
So everybody, you are still learning, right? So when you get to what I already typed myself, okay, just retype it again, create a new expression, type it out, run it. If you are, there are sometimes when you are not finished, have a question. Maybe you want to change some, let's say it works, so that it will make you more. So me just run it there, it seems like it's 3-3. So run it on your type it out. Run it on your own. That's how you are going to do that. When you are typing it, very fast. When you are just I know there's a video to this. I already recorded.
Send all the videos. I'm saving all of them so that when I'm ready,
The live class for this one, I'll also send it. But I've already done a video for it. It's on YouTube. Everything. For this class, I will upload this one. Everything is network. The network has been slow recently. Let's go to Excel. Excel is this week, oh. The one I gave last week is this. The one for last week is those 10. Those 10 have been those 10 questions. I will add those 15 to this. Which one? You've already done your own now. I've already seen it. I've seen it. I've recorded itself. He showed me in class. Yes.